Wish I had that landing when I fell off my roof 14 years ago. And you were watching. Okay, what we got here? We got, I think, just a 3 tram load. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's go under some lights and pull the order here. There wasn't much to choose from. I mean, I hauled up to the coal power plant over yonder, and I had to come back up here. At first, there wasn't anything to haul, but I skipped around a time or two, and then it spawned one, which I'll take it because we're going to go back home. Harbor and Town is my home. That's what I consider my home. 31,000, so 11,000 a piece. That's not bad for the trams. Put a P on that, and there's probably more. Anyway, I won't go there. We've already got them hooked. Going to the Harbor and Town, 87 tons. Going to D4I. I think that is the center track on the left yard. Let's look. The Harbor. D-track. It is, yes, the center track on the left yard. I've never hauled anything to 7. 3 and 4 I have, and 6. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. I try not to because of the incisional hernias I have. It really, I feel they're gonna explode every time I sneeze. Okay, let's go look at the office real quick. I don't think, don't look. Oh, excuse me. It doesn't look like anything has spawned. Doggone it, I don't know why I'm sneezing so much these past few months, actually. Yeah, still working. Steel mill, scrap metal. That's the other one, the same thing. Yep. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, let's go check this first. It's probably the same. Military base, military cars. Not worth hooking. Now, where is my? There you are. I see your light. Well, I guess we ought to fire them up. I found a new, I got a new service. They increased my rate on Philo streaming service, about $5 a month. But they threw in Discovery Plus and HBO Max. So I found this mini series on HBO Max I started watching today, and I can't stop. There's like 5 one-hour shows. I'm in the middle of the second one. It's simply called Chernobyl, and I've always been fascinated with that. Kind of like the Titanic. I've been fascinated with anything about the Titanic. I've actually got a VR game called Titanic, and it's got the actual, well, the VR version of what it looks like. You can go in it and explore it, and it's pretty neat. I might get back to that. It's one of my earliest VR purchases. Probably my second or third, actually. I think my first major VR purchase was Lone Echo, and I played it 5 times straight through, or all the way through, rather. And then Lone Echo 2, I played it a couple times, and then started getting bug splats. Wouldn't let me finish either one. Lone Echo I went through 5 times, so something during a Windows update has bricked those 2 games. I've tried everything. Virus exceptions and the whole shop, to no avail. But Lone Echo still remains my #1 game because it gives me total feeling of weightlessness. It's just awesome. So I highly recommend it to anybody. Hello, we're awake. And so are you. got brakes. Yeah, we got brakes. Burn them up, boys. Oh, why are they squealing at me? Continue with Skyrim, and we will go into the quest, the Pilgrim's Way, I believe is the name of it, which I couldn't quite get figured out last time I was there a couple nights ago. And so I'm going to give it another shot because I know I'm missing something in it. It seemed the progression seemed to come to a dead end, and that's just not normal in that game. So I'm missing something. I didn't look good enough. I'm gonna go back and look. Which way are you pointing, Switchy? I'm not sure because we just dealt with that place. I'm not sure which way I left it. I left it from the other switch. This switch should be okay. The other switch might not be. Probably pointing in. Nighttime travel. I don't favor it too much. So I can continue here. Cooked up a crock pot of beans, 7 quarts with smoked hocks and jowl bacon. I just had some, along with a 9x13 dish full of cornbread. I mean, oh, so delicious. And I like cottage cheese on my beans. That too was included. I got many meals to come and freezer. So I'll eat it for 3 or 4 days and then I'll freeze it. I'll divide it up before then and freeze it. I like having something in the freezer like that. I've got a container of spaghetti sauce, meat sauce, in there right now. That'll last me through 4 days. I used to like to cook a lot. Anymore, I'm just lazy. I just don't feel energetic about it. I don't feel like energetic about anything this last couple of months. I don't know what's going on. I always run low blood pressure, but I usually run 90s and 40s. That's probably why I'm feeling so lethargic. I need to get things winterized though. Whoa. So we are going to change the oil in my mower this coming week. And then clean the deck, put new blades on, or different blades, sharpen the blades. Get ready for next season. I mowed 2 days ago, hopefully the last time, but it might need it once more. I guess I'm rambling on and on and on tonight. Shut up, Digger. Uh-oh. close to City West by now. I used to be able to see the lights from a distance. Well, there's one. There's a light. If it had been daylight, I probably wouldn't be able to see that. We'll just keep it as is. Turn my fan back on. Yes. One more notch. Wake up. Wake up, people. Shouldn't have to do any switching up through here. I say shouldn't. I think it's 50. It used to be 30, but I think they changed it to 50. And it is 50. I wish they'd quit doing that. I need to put a speed indicator on this thing. So what speed is the switch? The switch speed ought to be on there. It might be 30 here. Well, we're going to take it. We're going to take it hard if it is. Well, yep, that's a 30. Okay, it's too late now. All right, we're not carrying a volatile load. Just some traveling trams. in through there. Yeah. Perfect time. Trees are populating. Oh, here we go. We got a 40 coming. That's what we're dropping to. Let's bump it. Again. Central and the farm and a steel mill can be seen at this location. Paying attention. No harm, no foul. I'm not quite sure. Thought there was one more switch. Nighttime kind of cool. There's a tower, so let's go. Now we're traveling trams. Missiles, $80,000 worth. There's probably something else spawned by now there, hopefully. Like spent nuclear fuel or something. At least we got a load to hook up to. I always like to keep one of my next loads ready, because if you don't hook these engines, the demonstrators will not despawn. But 008 back here, the other DE6, which is not a demonstrator will despawn in time. It only takes a day or two. And before the upgrade, you could let it sit. I always let them park in the roundhouse and not have any jobs hooked to them. They were fine. 3 or 4 days or longer. It's an unfortunate thing that they changed that. All the gadgets and stuff you've put on that engine, that I have put on that engine, will either be in your lost and found shed or laying on the ground where it despawned at. We found them in both places. Till 5 almost. What's going on here, guys? Everybody go faster. to the harbor. Come on, get a hold of that thing. Man. Some stuff in VR just sucks. Go through it. Kitty, kitty. D4I. Right here. And I got an exit track. I don't know if I can use that one. We'll see. I may have to clear some cars on this side. I don't remember. I never remember from time to time. Yeah, looks like I can. Oh, I can't believe you did that. Try it again. Back in my old life, party all night. We used to do that when I was in the band, rock band. Play all night, party all day, party all night, play all day. Tried that nowadays, it'd kill me probably. No desire. I've got a different purpose. Heaven bound. A new goal. And I've already met it. All right, let's go see. We got something over here. Yeah, break a leg. Home, sweet home. Yeah, I'm messy. I don't shunt here. Not very often, at least. Hardly ever would probably be a better way to put it. Steel mill. $15,000 for gas? Yeah, that's cheap, Paul. Kind of like the idea of going into this place again, the web. The more I go, the more I'll learn it. That's on the way. But 15,000, I don't know if it's worth hauling that. Let's go see what this does. E2O goes to B5I. That's where we just livered to. But this would be a different direction. This would be, no, you couldn't do that. It's the same track we just delivered on, but I was coming from the other side, the north, last time, and it's easy. This way it'd be coming from this direction. Not so easy. But I see where it can be done. If I come in from this way and go around, all the way around, back down into here, pull out into here, and back it in to the B yard. And well, with our engines, we can come right back out to this switch and then leave, go back up to the machine factory and pick up a load. That'll work. I think we're going to do that. Oops, what did I do? It's in my hand, duh. I should have filled up the fuel before I came down in here. Let's go do that. And go have a look at what may have spawned in the military yard. Stereo diesel. Yeah, got it in both ears. I didn't get paid for the one I just hauled. That's our pickup. 624 tons. And I didn't even bother to get paid for that. Which is probably not going to cover much of the fuel. Because we filled up at the food factory. That's where we last filled up at. But we had a long haul. We have hauled clear around the map. Look at me, Google Eye. Googly. You say Googly, I say Google Eye. Throw it in there. What you got? old 87 right behind. Burned another half gallon almost, or I mean half tank. If we'd have waited to fill up, we'd have been empty. Wouldn't have made it. .008. $16,650. What's the payout? 31,000. Yeah, we made money. While we're here, Machine Factory, military supplies, 30,000. Load and prepare a train with spent nuclear fuel. Tanks is a good haul too. I think we'll look into these two. We're going to hold on to them. I don't want that. $31,000 just to get it ready, and they average about 10,000 a tank payout. Probably about $60,000 payout. Guys are working. Okay. Yeah, you can get paid in here. Let's go ahead and see. Hey, we made bonus. Supposed to be 31,000 payout. We made 46,005. Huh. Go figure. That did pay for a lot of fuel. Okay. Let's turn this hoss around. I think. Yep, got to turn this hoss around. Because I just don't like using this engine as lead. Charging. 40 acres and I'll turn this river around. An old country song. Can't remember who sang it. I don't remember any more lyrics. But I know it was back in the 60s. I'm pretty sure it's back in the 60s. Oh, we're going to go into trouble if you don't get that flip. I ran into that wall in there before. It's a good thing I wasn't paying attention. And the wall stopped me. Thankfully, I wasn't going very fast. .30. Tooling, tooling, tooling. Just tooling along. That might be the title of that one. It'll be a day trip. It'll be a day tripper. I used to sing that way back when. It's one of my favorites. Anyway, as we're listening to the workers working, and the crows are cawing, cows crawling. It could be either one. And the buzzsaw is buzzing. Look at all them buses sitting over there. That must be a shunting job. I never look, so. Cranes ain't working yet. They're smoking sausages already. Okay, anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. Thank you for watching. I got other things I got to do tonight. So you all have a good evening. Digger out.